Alright, what's up YouTube? This is EJ's Lawn Care again. It's January 8th. We got a snowstorm coming in here real quick, so we were getting everything changed out with snow shovels and stuff to go do snow removal and everything. We do a lot of residential driveways and everything, but I was just going to show you our equipment here that we're using for 2016 here real quick. We got these two red trucks, 3/4 ton, that F250, that's 4x4. That other one's just a 2-wheel, but 3/4 ton, you know, as long as there ain't snow on the ground, these things just pull and work, and they're workhorses. And that's a 4x4, and you know, that's obviously going to be our snow monster. But that's the trucks for this year, and go through some of the equipment real quick. Alright YouTube, I'm getting ready to put these mowers up, tarp them up with the snow coming in and everything. That's my newest mower. I just got this year. It's a Gravely ZT48 XL. Doesn't really hold a hill very good, but it cuts flat ground way faster than that thing. Way faster. I mean, I can get down the yards way quicker with this thing, but this thing is the best mower I got. It can hold any hill. It can do whatever I want it to do. I can lay the best lines with this X-Mark. I've had it for years and years and years and years, and I mean, I've never had it in the shop other than I had both these mowers here in the shop when I first got them, just to raise the back axle up, and all that was just customization because that's how I prefer it to be, and that's the only time they've been in the shop. Otherwise, I mean, this mower I've had for, this is a little 36 belt drive. This is a 48 hydro. See, he's got some hydro pumps. No, this is just a belt drive. See, he's got the little belt. These things are a pain in the butt when they get wet. These pelt drives, the belt get wet and everything, but still gets the job done. That was my first walk behind right here. This is my first walk behind, this little 36. You can get into most backyards with the little narrow 36-inch design, but sometimes you can't. You gotta break out the push mount. But then we got my aerator here. This thing, if you don't know about it, check it out, because I make a lot of money with this thing. People in St. Louis love it. I don't know where you're from, if people do this or not, but I mean, I make a lot of money with this machine. It's old again. I've had this machine since I started my business. We just transplanted and put a Honda engine on it this year, or last year we put a Honda engine on it, and it's running like a G again. And I mean, pull some plugs out of the ground, put the seed and everything down. It's an awesome machine. Move on to my push mower here. It's just an old Honda. I like Hondas. I like Kawasaki. I like X-Mark. There's another push mower. My guys don't like to use this because it weighs too much. It's heavy, but sometimes they gotta take it out with them. It's 0-turn wheels on it, but I'm all about working big, heavy stuff. I'm a big guy, and I like to have the biggest, coolest machine I can. So, you know what I mean? Whatever it is I'm working with, I'm gonna use, you know? Alright, next we come on to the blowers here. Them are the back plate blowers. That's a Red Max 8500. That's the Steel Magnum 600. And that's just a regular Steel 600. That one will not be around much longer. They're gonna Husqvarna bottom out, so Red Max will be no longer. Here we go into some kind of weird noise. Anyways, there's a FS130. That's a cool weed eater. You can hook it up to these attachments here. Got your chainsaw, your hedge trimmers. I got 3 more steel weed eaters that I run up here. I pretty much prefer steel equipment. This one's an FS100. This is an FS110, and that's an FS110. I got my hedge trimmers here. This is their big boy right now, but I don't like it. It's alright. I don't like the way they did the teeth on the new ones, but this is an older one. I just had this one totally redone. I had all new blades, bar, everything put on it. Then I put a new carburetor and everything on it. So this thing's running like a beast. I love this thing. It's got the smaller teeth on it. You can really trim the bushes. They're smaller, real fine with it like that. I mean, these are all top of the line machines right here. I mean, but you got your chainsaws. I mean, steel speaks for itself. That's why I use it. I don't even know if they make these saws anymore. I know they don't make this one anymore, but I got that. That was one. Again, I'm all about getting them when they're getting ready to go out. You know, I got that 290. I got the last second to last one that was on the shelf before they changed the model and everything. So, you know, but if you're small and you're just starting out, I would recommend just, you know, whatever weed eater, you know. I mean, if you want to get one where you can attach all this stuff onto it right away, I would recommend getting at least the FS110. The 100s you can't change the stuff onto. The 90s, the 110s, and the 130s you can. So I'd recommend the 110. That way, if you ever wanted to go buy a pair of trimmers, you could buy these for half the price of what these would cost. You could buy one of these. And this thing is half the price, maybe even more, of a chainsaw. So, you know, I mean, you buy a weed eater, you can buy this and buy that, and you got chainsaw and a hedge trimmer and everything without even having to spend the money on these. So I recommend that. And recommend push mow, you know, starting out. That's what I started with, a truck, a push mow. I had a old Craftsman push mower, I had a old Craftsman weed eater, and I had a old steel BR420 blower, backpack blower. It was an old one. It doesn't have any of the power that these ones have today. And that's what I started with. And in my first year, I bought that 36 that you saw. And a couple years later, I got that 48, and I just got this Gravely, and I'm steadily stocking all my equipment up and getting ready, hopefully, to be able to roll 2 crews out this year. And that's the plan for EJ's Lawn Care. We're gonna try to take St. Louis by storm this year, by fire, storm, sun and grass, whatever you want to call it. We're coming for the grass this year, everybody. All right, thanks YouTube.